just some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. The Royals will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but not to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Broncos offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time player.
Breaks it past the mark. Oh, he's got some speed. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down into the 25-yard line. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it first and 10 inside the 30. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And this is the hard part about the main run defense, choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Power football with the wide. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do.
He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Getting set for the extra point now. this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. After 40, there he goes. Sprinting away. And he'll finish the line at the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both cultures.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Punch it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short game. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by this offense converting a third down. It's third and short. They know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, throws an incompletion, but every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
Slings it downfield. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt, looking for daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Back to throw, it's Hill. Got it in the middle, it's Blair. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. So he gets a foot down, but he really didn't get a foot forward. No gain on the play.
Could have just quarterback sneaked in down more yards than that. We need more from his passing.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The inside handoff. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the handoff. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now facing a third and long. Might be changing the route. On third down, going up top. High coverage and incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Creating some space, getting just enough foot blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. With his back. They got penetration over the top in the backfield, and they get back up where they just gained. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went wrong in that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Defense looks like they're coming. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fan lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know when you make those kicks. Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Sherrod. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. After the filthy move, he's got room. He's got enough to move the chains and then spot it at the 37. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. Makes the grab. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Hand off to the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Turning on the jet. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Nice catch and good work Adams to get into the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that are just taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw he paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead. The defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground. on the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold their breath like a pumpkin turn, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
The play caller's got to look up and down the sheet here to find a shot to the end zone, David. Be aggressive and see if you can get a touchdown late.
While knowing that I've got 3 in my back pocket. Don't.
A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is that we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over there.
Goes toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting him, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go in. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like they did right there for 6 points.
A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. Globals can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense. Committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Hill. Bringing the heat. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle it at the 19.
This offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game. This is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football,
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Globals will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
to be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the score. scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his pocket. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Run the shotgun and get it off to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
He's loose. There he goes. He's inside the 40. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option to give. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great job by the back on the option. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was weak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
New Mexico, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. He's all the way across the 40. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 41, and the running game getting it done. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And is knocked away. An incomplete defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not right. Able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to pull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And off from the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. This Boise State crowd making the noise. It's deafening here on third down. looking to throw. It's Hill. Rushes on him. Under pressure. And down he goes at the 33. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it and more than enough for 1st down. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
On the ground, it's Hall. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down and red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdown.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their line in front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to...
Touchdown, New Mexico! And the comeback is on. Late in the game, and the confidence is building. If only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and then make a big play for this defense.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gets it to him on the screen. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's pushed down at the 38. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the 1st. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop it for a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with it. Makes the tackle at the 31 to pick up a 5 on the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. High ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks. They've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success.